Yeah, good morning. Good morning, one and all. Today's topic is about the good morning, one and all. Today's topic is traffic. Based on the traffics, according to based on the traffic, even international nations, they consider the traffic. If the traffic is fully means according to the knowledge they are having, according to knowledge they were having in the countries and the countries and uncontrolled about the traffic cities and traffic which maintains the regulations as well as the regulation of the cities boards and the government, and it also demands the infrastructure. It also demands the infrastructure to be very poor and very poor and maintaining of the infrastructures, and according to the public vehicle the count increases in this manner. In this manner as this the progresses, as this traffic rules and the violations and the more traffic in the city center, according to the environment and the conditions which are being increasing, environment the conditions also which are being increasing according to the city center pollution board will be increasing as is in the demands in the various cycles. As in, for example, we will take the practical example of the Delhi. Practical example of the Delhi, as a Delhi is not one of the major city in India. It's having more vehicle than each house is having 2 or 3 vehicles which they release the pollution. According to the pollution, as it increases the certain level of the more than the normal range, it causes the index to be polluted, and it's one of the very well polluted, which affects as well as the pollution increases, it affects the public health. It affects the public health, causing in the environmental cancer and breathing problems, as well as it causes in the breathing problems and very it affects the lungs. It affects lungs, as well as it causes many other health issues and the concerns about the headache and the vomiting, and which helps in the lungs. The prematurity of babies, and it affects the majority of the well human being, and as in the health concern which arises in the city accordingly. And here the Bangalore is so much polluted. Bangalore is one of the polluted city, which is among the index of the India, and it is in the progressing, and there are to be measures to be taken accordingly. There are measures to be taken accordingly. While this as this process is continuous, and the government has been reduce the vehicles of the petrol vehicles, and so we can increase in the certain amount of the EV vehicles in the environment, and which can be very helpful, which can be helpful for the personal as well as in the environmental health, which is among the and the good to see, as in the environment which increases the basic and the health concerns, which is better for the lagging, which is better for the health concerns, which is better for the health, as well as in the well-being of the people, well-being of the people, and it is much more effective in the all kind of environmental issues, and there can be a lot of nearby futures. We can see that there is a lot of air filters, as well as the EV vehicle increasing in the apart, and electrical cars which are increasing throughout the nationwide. The policy has been declared that increasing in the EV vehicle is much more effective, and which causes the environment to the people, and which is the better sort of people to be adopted to this kind of environment, and which is so good.